made a new lane. I don't know if anybody caught that. In the midst of jamming today, productivity was the topic that I wanted to talk about with the move, right? We've been working on a lot of stuff this week, and we've had a lot of good discussions on Move and the ability to use Move as a production tool. At first I was covering parts of the manual just to kind of get people familiarized with what the device did. And then moving forward, I've been trying to tackle a couple things. The other day was presets, maybe ideas on presets, and some of the automation that happens. The day before that was some of the shortcuts in the navigation. And today is the word productivity. You know, like, why would I say that with Move? Well, of course, the 4 tracks, you know, the limited number of scenes that we have, because we only have 8 scenes. And I've been talking to a lot of people on Discord about what's going on in the whole Move world. And a couple of the people keep trying to talk about, like, I want to switch a sound from, you know, one part to the next, which I am assuming, like, you're on a part here and you have like a bass sound, and then you go to the next part and it's a keyboard sound but no bass on the same pad, or on the same track, I'm sorry, right? Because the tracks this way are across. So these are ideas that people wanted to tackle the other day, and I might share some of that. But outside of that, I wanted to show people some of the workflow of me just making some tracks inside of it. Now, I was working on this track, right, kind of slow and chill, but the overview, I could just pick another pad. I could go into the session, and then I'm going to pick a tempo, right? So let's say 132, right? And then in the drums, I'm going to just start, you know, the sequencer starts, and you can see before there's any clips even laid out. And the first clip, I'm just going to start by putting like a kick pattern, just like a super duper simple pattern, right? So quickly, you know, getting patterns into here with the step sequencer is super easy. You basically pick the one you want. We don't lay it down, yeah, and then yeah. Key. What key do we want to play in? Right, so the key signature is next, and we're going to pick, it's E Lydian right now, we'll pick E Dorian, right? Meant to be this fast, easy to do, right? Another technique when I go back to session, you're either in the instrument or you're in the session. And in session, I copy a lot of times what I'm working on like this, right? So it was like copy. There's other ways to do it. You just hit the duplicate while you're in the clip. But I just do it that way because visually I can see it, right? And then if I like switch, now I'm going to decide to get rid of that lead that I just played, right? And then I'm going to go back into that track because it's blank. And we're on scene 2 now. So like the reason I copy and then I use X to get rid of one of the old parts is because I'm going to develop more on the part. So as it's running, hopefully, yeah, the bottom's here. As it's running, that's like the next idea, right? The next part. I can hit the loop and say that I don't want when I play too. But the other thing I do is I'll just go back and delete it. 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then undo is this one, I think, where you just get rid of it, right? This back. So another click, right? And I'm going to copy again, so I'm just going to be like over. Since I want to clear the drums on this one, get the metronome back. This is maybe where I keep common themes from other scenes, but then I'll change and it'll like very much develop. So the bass hasn't changed, right? So like the bass is my next target. I go here. So the idea The ending. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay, so I just made that literally in about 5 minutes, right? So again, productivity is the topic today, and what I'm showing everybody is basically how I go from like one thing across the scene layout, right? So I'm going to go back to the main page. We're going to make a new one. Again, blank set. And again, I'm just kind of rolling. God, I hate when I do that because it's... Oh, it's so nice when they do those chords, right? Right, and so again, this is... within the drum set, right? Now, if I don't like that one kick, if I push down, yeah, I just want a solid kick, right? Right, too short. Right, so then what we need to do is make it, what, a couple bars? Oh, wrong one. See, they got me. Boom. Boom. So fast I made 4 bars. All I did was hit the over arrow with the kick, same pattern 4 times. Right, just bam, 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 bam. So 4 times. And now I can do the chords that I want. So I'm going to wait for the beginning bar. Oh, look at me get excited. You jerk. 2, 3, 4. And quickly, just like I said, see how fast? Now, that's a pitched pad, right? Now, the comment I had on Discord was, could I go the next scene and just have a new sound? The answer is yes, you can. But it's samples, it's not any of the synth engines, right? So, quickly, we're getting our idea down, right? Yeah. And that piano sound has a nice distortion. And here's the other kick. When you take things out of the drums, you actually have to tune the synth now, okay? And we had that problem in the studio earlier when we were using drum sounds. So the idea that you go here, so I think it's in the key of whatever this note, E, F, G, A, B, C, hypothetically. So let's see, if I go C, and I'm going to just go minor to C. No, it's not C. I think it's C sharp. But it's not major. C sharp minor. Right? I think so. Yeah. You just got to be careful when you're tuning, right? Let's see. Back to bass. And I accidentally did it wrong there. Get ready. Remember, red means I've recorded. Red means record. We all know that channel, right? The red, of course, and all the white means I haven't done anything there, right? So if I touch the resonance, delay, right? And now what are we going to do? Right? Roll-up pianos. That's a great question. I'm going to say, yeah, on Odyssey. I think, you know, like roll-up pianos, honestly, I've been using my Oki Field, and I use it because it's hard for me to play as jazzy here. Like if I want to play like some fake jazz chords and stuff. Last night I was doing that. But it's just USB-C to USB-A, and then you can just play it on the channel. So it's really easy. Even a roll-out piano, like if you're in a hotel, I would find the advantage because, like, what if you wanted to key something the way that you're used to? I think it's a good idea. So yeah, I would agree with that. So here we go. We'll go to the next part. 2, 3, 4. I messed up. Bass, if it gets like distorted somewhere where you're pushing a filter or resonance, if you hit X, if you just touch the thing and hit X, no, that deleted the clip. I didn't want that. I just wanted to delete that. You should be able to hold the automation and hit X just to delete that. I can record the clip. Super fast, right? Productivity was the topic today, and now I go back between note mode and session mode. I'm going to copy parts, and then hopefully, I know I did that. Yeah, let's see. Now, the other cool thing somebody did earlier that I thought was really fun was copying the wrong parts. You know, like if you're like, copying the wrong parts over, right? In that example, I just showed you again how quick it was to make a session, right? And this is about productivity. So again, when you're on the go, you're making stuff, whether things work out or not, you can just go to the next project and start working, right? I would say part of productivity is that I have dumped all the sounds or songs out of the Move 4 times this week. And anytime I'm near my computer, I'm dumping things off. So I would tell everybody too, like, this has become something that for me has been like an on dump, off dump. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just definitely like the idea that like you don't want to get stuck somewhere. If you're making something that's not really working out or sounding cool, guess what? It's either the parts, it's the way you've arranged, or move on to the next thing. Like that's kind of this idea, right? And I use this premise a lot when I'm using like an OP field or an OPZ or an OP1. And the idea is that like you do have 4 to 8 tracks on those. It's simple, you know, and it's meant to just move, like not sit in the same place. The trick that someone said online, I'm going to do this as my last thing, and then I'm going to go because I got some coffee I want to drink, and I want to teach. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So I'm going to show you guys something really neat, and this was on the forum. This is a big thing that people have been talking about. So the forum question was, or the Discord question is, how do I, on one pad, have a sound, and then on the next pad, I don't want that sound anymore, and I want a brand new thing, okay? And so I'm going to load on the bottom, instead of a synth, the trick I was talking about for everyone to gain more sounds on your move is to basically go to a template and load a drum kit on the fourth page, on the fourth part. Instead of just here, make it down here. So we did a drum part on the fourth part of the synth, okay? And remember, drums are up here. You have a drum kit, you have your bass, maybe. You have pads, and now I have another drum kit loaded, okay? But instead of drums, what are we going to do here? Right? We're going to load sounds. All right, so I'm going to pick the first pad. I'm going to tap down, and I'm going to go to My Samples, and I'm going to put... do you see that? So I loaded a saw. There, right? Next pad. What do you think? Sine. Who knows, right? Something with less harmonics. Sine, right? Here we're going to load a different sound. Let's say a piano. And again, I'm just picking random stuff. So E piano. And then on this pad, you can control the decay. And I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. And this one's just one more easy one. Kalimba. Okay, so 4 sounds. Saw, sine, E piano, kalimba. Okay, and so on this track, I'm going to change that decay right away. Yep, and that's a little loud, so if you hold the pad and touch the volume knob, you actually can just change the pad volume. Okay, so now, alright, so the first sound we want is a saw wave. Here, right? And the 2 drums, right? And then what are we going to do now? I want drums again. And now, on this pad, I don't want drums. Sound rings out because it's the sample, but you know what I mean? Next sound, right? Same thing. Like, what if I wanted to do that again? Another new sound. Not that good, but whatever. You know, I'm just proving a point. See? Alright, so I just wanted to prove that point that basically when we get inside of the move, you could definitely put multiple sounds. One here, different one there, different one there. Just load a drum rack, put different sounds on each pad, and then when you play the next scene, play the next sound, right? It's my day off. I wanted to just share what I've been experiencing and how far I've gone down this rabbit hole. This whole week, I can't say thank you enough for everybody that's been hanging out and participating with me and talking and hanging out. I am on the Discord as Pailo, or Joseph Pailo, or Jose Pailo. You guys will see me in different parts, but my name is Pailo online. And I'm always around to help. I've been certified with Ableton since 2008. I'm always trying to be a resource, so anybody who's watching the channel, if you need any help or you want to talk to me about Ableton, you are more than welcome. Whether it's push, whether it's move, whether it's note, whether it's Ableton, yeah, anything and any help, please let me know. But everybody enjoy the wonderful Friday. It looks like it's going to be sunny outside. The full moon was beautiful last night, so I can't thank y'all enough, and enjoy the rest of today. Yeah, take care.